Over time, your money gets you less. Does Bitcoin? Well, in 2012, one Bitcoin bought you this much pizza. In 2016, this much pizza. In 2020, this much pizza. And in 2024, well, you get the gist. Roughly every 4 years, the future supply of Bitcoin is reduced. So historically, you get more, not less.
Now, Bitcoin moves money forward. Would you agree with all of that? My friends, welcome back to the beautiful Crypto Bliss community. Thank you for being here with me once again. I truly appreciate you being here, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel and watching these last couple of videos I said to you, because in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you the highlights of where we're at. Not just about Bitcoin moving money forward, but you potentially becoming financially free, rewarding yourself by positioning yourself early. I'm going to share an update on my trades and share my thoughts and my views with you on a few of the market updates and the positions that we are looking at this point. So make sure not to miss out, hit that notification bell, and of course share this with your friends and your family, and obliterate that like button, and let's delve right in. Starting off with Chainlink and the US Department of Commerce to bring official macroeconomic data on chain. That is absolutely bullish for Chainlink, and I'll show you my Chainlink trade in a short little moment. We're a couple 100% up on the trade, and I'm sure this will make it pump more, and the bull season that we're about to see absolutely go ballistic on that trade too. Now, I do have take profit levels, and we'll touch base on that a little bit later over the weekend. But for now, according to Jim Cramer, he cannot believe that people all over the internet think that Solana is going to go over 2,000 this next year. It's not going to happen. It's just not. And as we all know, usually when Jim Cramer says something isn't going to happen, it happens. And when something is going to happen, it likely doesn't happen. So I would presume we may see a Solana $2,000 price this next year. However, make sure you go and watch my previous video. I will leave it pinned in the card above here for you, because I do give you the ETH versus Sol and who will reign the cycle, why that will happen, and what is bound to happen at this point. Now, could Bitcoin be repeating the 2017 cycle? If you have been subscribed to my channel for the last few months and years, you would know that I have been repeating it consistently, that 25 will be the 27 repeat, no doubt, because we have so much liquidity coming into the space at this point. And in order for the entire crypto space to actually move up, my friends, truth be told is we actually need trillions in liquidity at this point, considering that the cryptocurrency market is sitting at $4 trillion today. In order to get this market to do any strong moves to the upside, we're going to have to see some trillions coming into the space. Now, do you see where it is that I'm heading at on this video? If you appreciate that, make sure you're subscribed to Crypto Bliss. Now, Trump has been speaking very loudly for crypto. His family has been investing very heavily into crypto, and he's taking full advantage of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a couple of the others. He's been very vocal about it, to the point where he even has his own meme coin, and so does a couple of his other family members. Now, what he is saying here in this video should not come as a shock to you then.
Many Americans are unaware that behind the scenes, the technical backbone of the financial system is decades out of date, many, many years out of date. You know that. Paul and others are straightening it out, but payments and money transfers are costly and take days or even weeks to clear. Under this bill, the entire ancient system will be eligible for a 21st century upgrade using the state-of-the-art crypto technology. Who would have thought we would have been saying that 2 years after?
Right. Now, would you agree with Mr. Trump? If you would, let me know down in the comments below by tagging Trump. Surely Bitcoin is on its way up to 1 million, especially with everything I've been sharing with you in this video, especially with everything I have previously shared in all of my videos here on the channel. I continue to bring you super alpha. So for that, show some love to the channel and share this channel with other people you know who you'd also like to win in the crypto space in this bull cycle. Because 10,000 Bitcoin in 2010, and my mates told me about this and I fobbed it off. So, just hashtag saying, catch it now while it's at 100,000 and not 100 million. Okay, so 10,000 Bitcoin in 2010 would be worth $41. You would literally be able to buy a couple pizza odd. 10,000 Bitcoin today is worth 1.15 billion. Do you see the difference in value that has come about? Because fiat is melting into an absolute obliteration. With time ticking, the interest rate decisions are set for December and confirmed by the Fed. It's official. I don't know how reliable that source is, but to be very honest with you, the truth be told is you should really look at monitors and systems that potentially give you data that can make you look at the potential of the decision, but nobody knows really until it actually happens, even though there might be some insider trading, of course. But the truth is nobody actually knows. So with 2 weeks, 6 days, 1 hour, 9 minutes away, the Fed interest rate decision on the 17th of September 2025 at 8 p.m. in the evening on South African time, of course, we could be seeing one of the biggest events that has happened this entire year. We could be seeing a 83% chance of a rate cut. Last week it was sitting at 70%. Yesterday at 84.9. Today it's 82.9. So who knows where it's going? Some people are presuming that we could be getting a 25 basis points, and some people are presuming that we could be getting a 50 basis points. Who knows? I guess we'll see at the time. But honestly, that's going to send your bags absolutely pumping. But I presume between now, so 1st of September, spring in South Africa, my friends, or Southern Hemisphere, we shall see the crypto markets starting to pump. October 29th is the next Fed interest rate decision, and so far we're seeing quite a high potential of either a flat or a 25 basis points reduction. And then the last one for 2025, I mean, we can't even predict this far, but it's a 33% for another 25 and 47% for a 50%, 50 basis points by that point. But hey, we'll continue to keep you updated on the channel so that you know what to do and when to do it and what to look out for, so that you can maximize your gains this cycle. And by no means is this in any ways financial advice, my friend. I'm just sharing with you the things that I do on this channel. That's why you have these crazy awesome videos out there with these crazy thumbnails. And if you appreciate that, make sure to go and watch these other videos. You're going to see how important it is for you to be able to join in our community, know what to do, when to look out for it, and not be continuously boggled down by all of the noise out there. So if you appreciate that, show some love and smash the thumbs up on the video. Now lastly, as you can see here, Bitcoin, if you can't handle 20%, and honestly, we had a 40% drop there. We had a 54% drop here. Sorry, 60%, which was actually the black swan and COVID. And then most recently, we had a 30% drawdown here. So if you can't handle up to, call it 30, 40% drawdowns on Bitcoin, my friend, are those dips? You certainly can't handle the 1,000% gains. That's 10,000%. That's 2,100%. Are we about to see a 1,000% gain here or more on Bitcoin because of what is happening in the cycle? I love this little meme up here. Bitcoiners, after a 269% year, give me more. I love it. Now, let me know where your price target for Bitcoin is and Ethereum down in the comments below. I would love to hear what my beautiful Crypto Bliss community thinks about that. Let's get on to some of the charts, but before I do, make sure you know that altcoin season is about to break out of this head and shoulder and cup and handle pattern, my friends. we're about to see altcoin season. We're swaying way more on the altcoin season side now than on the Bitcoin season. So I hope you are prepared for making massive cycles. Just be patient and you will get paid. That's the number one rule I want to leave you with in this entire video tonight. And with that being said, Ethereum on the monthly time frame, very strong bullish candles, strong momentum, strong MACD. Now I want to go and show you on Ethereum on the monthly time frame right here, my friends. Let's pull this candle right here. So as soon as we started on the MACD momentum here, look at this here, somewhat of course just above the previous all-time high. We then started to make this massive rally here, which led us up a huge momentum on the stochastic and kind of hung around up there while price continued to pump and the MACD volume indicator continued to push up. Then it told us to sell and get out. Honestly, it was a bit slow considering all, but you know, when the blue started turning down, you know, it's a possible good indication to get out. That's just the real truth, my friend. And that's the MACD, because that's a very slow moving indicator. Now we've had the crossover right here on the MACD. As you can see, we've had our first green volume indicator coming in. We've had the stochastic crossover, which has pulled us all through here. I believe we're going to see this September candle close in this bullish action here. I believe we'll see a quick wick down and then a massive candle. I probably presume going to send us up to at least 6,300, my friends, at the very least, because there's a little bit of resistance there from the previous cycle's all-time high Fibonacci indicator, right? So what could that do for us this cycle? First of all, Bitcoin somewhat doing the same thing. If you can't handle little pullbacks here on Bitcoin, my friends, you're not ready for the massive pump to the upside. Now the difference here is that total crypto market cap following the same suit as Ethereum, creating higher lows and higher highs. I presume our next breakout move sends us straight through the ceiling and somewhat to the $1.5 trillion level also. And the same thing with others and all others outside of the top 10 dominance. Boom, we're getting ready. We're going to pump up here and start to make this train run. The last one I want to share with you is we have not yet had on the indicators here, you can see the buy signal. However, I want to point out to you so that you can be earlier than the buy signal, and this is a little sneak peek for you. So if you appreciate that, make sure to subscribe to the Crypto Bliss community. But once you see a strong pullback with a sell signal up there, a sort of a stop momentum on a level of support, you can see what the color has a green outline with a red candle or a red body. And then it starts to tell us, well, look, buy. Well, then I buy here, but then boom, I have to sit through that whole thing again, right? No, that's not what you do. You see when it starts to bottom out, to create the higher lows here, which it's now doing. Now is a good time to have a lot of Solana so that you can make yourself a whole lot more Ethereum using your Solana. Okay, as you can see where I believe that this could possibly end up over this season and the cycle. I got no clue, but what I am saying to you is that we're going to see very strong candles like this coming through. Honestly, take some profits out into Ethereum. Then Ethereum is going to run against Bitcoin. Then you're going to take some profits out against Ethereum into Bitcoin. Okay, therefore you'll be able to maximize your Bitcoin liquidity. And I mean, look at the stochastic. Look at the MACD, my friends. Get some Solana, trade it against ETH. The minimum we're coming to is this level. Okay, I'm just sharing that with you. If you appreciate that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's have a look at my trades and update my trades. Now, honestly, Solana, yes, against dollar, I would want us to perhaps close this body candle at least above these other wicks here, which would be let's call it 214. Okay, 214. Okay, that's where I would want it to close above, but Right now, we've got it building higher highs and higher lows. This is a momentum move, and whether we're being tight squeezed here and manipulated here, we really don't have very much longer left in this ascending triangle pattern. And as you can see there, the last absolute crazy date is 13th of September, which is 4 days before the Federal Reserve makes the announcement. My friends, we're probably going to have a pump up. We're probably going to have a pump up pullback before that Federal Reserve, and then a massive bullish rally because of that activation, and then possibly heading into the next decision. So I've still got 22 trades open. Okay, you can see here. Let's go and have a look. I haven't had a look at my trades today, to be very honest. I've had a very busy day, but let's go and have a look. My Solana trade, and now bearing in mind that this is all 5x, right? So I'm going to make 5x my money that I would have had in it. It's a good time to position yourself with small leverage trades. Okay, don't trade like a trade junkie right now. Although you probably can get to that once there are some breakout signals, but each coin is different and you need to be able to rotate in and out quite easily, right? So Solana up 93%, Bitcoin up 183%, Algorand up 9%, Ethereum up 124%, XRP down 8%, Say is down 8%, Illuvium is down 54%, Trump is down 48%, Ton is down 11%, PayPay is down 61%. Wow, I need to really sort out that PayPay trade. I'll do that this evening. Cardano's up 58%. Honestly, I'm probably going to add some more to my Cardano and my PayPay this evening. I think those two are starting to look like they are bottoming out. AVAX possibly too, up at 30% there. Sui, oh, sure, probably too. Rune is getting ready to bunch, and virtuals I'm not so sure about right now. Pengu, probably a good idea. Render down a little bit. Injective down. Sonic down. Link, there you go. There's my Link trade, 240%. It's actually probably my highest percentage trade above Bitcoin and all the others, right? Epic down 65. Prime down 3. So guys, as you can see, maybe 50% of my trades are actually in profit at this point, right? I'm not shaking in my boots. I'm ready to take the massively wild profits coming soon, my friends. And yeah, if you want to too, make sure you subscribe to the Crypto Bliss community. I truly appreciate you being here with me once again, and I will take you and see you on the next one. Take care.